מבחינתי אכזבה. אכזבה וגאווה, אכזבה מההפסד. אני חושב שהיינו שם, בדיוק במקום שהיינו רוצים להיות, 3-4 דקות לסוף, 4-6 הפרש, תקועים בהתקפה, ופשוט כמה עיבודי כדור לא מחויבי המציאות, לא הביאו אותנו להיות לפוזישנים האחרונים במצב של אפשרות לנצח את המשחק. וגאווה מאוד גדולה על הדרך, על איך שהחבר'ה לא מוותרים. הרבה ישראלים משחקים, בלי השני השחקנים המרכזיים אולי שהקבוצה בנויה עליהם, שזה רפי מנקו ומשגב, עדיין רואים קבוצה, רואים לחימה, וגם ביום לא טוב התקפית, היה לנו את האפשרות לנצח פה, וזה אומר הרבה.
כמו ששרון אמר, אני חושב שהיינו שם, הראינו אופי, הראינו שאנחנו מסוגלים, כמה טעויות קטנות שבסוף משלמים עליהם ברמות האלה, אבל אני חושב שאנחנו יכולים לקחת הרבה דברים טובים מהמשחק הזה ולהמשיך למשחק הבא.
גיל, לקחת את ההזדמנות הערב בעקבות ההיעדרות של משגב, כמה אתה מרוצה מהיכולת שלך ובכלל להיות חלק מקבוצה מנצחת?
קודם כל, לפני הכל, ניב הוא האיש שלנו, אנחנו מחכים לו שיחזור, אנחנו צריכים אותו. בפן האישי, כשהוא משחק, כשהוא לא משחק, אני תמיד מחפש להיות יותר ויותר טוב, להתקדם, להראות שהמקום שלי על המגרש, וצריך להמשיך לעשות את זה.
שרון, שיחקת משחק טוב, היו ממש רעיונות טובות, ידענו בדיוק איפה אתה הולך עם זה. בגלל משגב ומנקו לא היה שם, אתה חושב שאתם יכולים להיות בטופ של הליגה העונה?
שאלה טובה. בסוף, גם לפני שנתיים עם קריית אתא לא הגענו לטופ מדיבורים או מהצהרות. בסוף יש הרבה מאוד קבוצות טובות בליגה, יש יכול להיות קבוצות עם יותר כישרון מאיתנו, אבל יש משהו מיוחד בקבוצה הזאת, שראינו את זה גם היום, ואנחנו רוצים להביא את התוצאות על המגרש, לא בדיבורים, כי ככה אני מאמין, ואני מאמין שאם נשאר ב-DNA שלנו ונביא את הדברים שלנו ונשמור כמו ששמענו חלק גדול, אז יגיעו גם דברים טובים.
אומרים שאם האוכל בא תיאבון, אתה מרגיש שהלחץ עולה תוך כדי עונה, שתוך כדי ההצלחות הלחץ דווקא עולה עליכם כקבוצה?
הלחץ אני חושב מההתחלה די עלינו, כי שינו עם האיחוד והתקציב שעלה והכל. לצערנו רפי מנקו עוד לא התחיל את העונה, ואני בטוח שהוא יחזק את הרגל, יחזק את הברך וייתן לנו הרבה בחלק השני. עדיין אני מאוד מאוד מאמין בשחקנים. בכל מקום יש לחץ, אנחנו צריכים להתמודד עם הלחץ, ואני מאמין שנעשה את זה כמו שצריך.
אני אשמח לשאול, דיברת על הנושא הזה שבסופו של דבר כן הייתם קרובים, לי זה הרגיש אפילו כמו איזשהו מוטיב חוזר, זאת אומרת כמה פעמים באמת הייתם קרובים והיה חסר עוד מהלך, עוד פוזיישן אחד בהתקפה אולי בהגנה, ואתם ממש שם מרחק פוזיישן אחד. אתה יכול להצביע אולי משהו טקטי או משהו אתה חושב שהיה חסר שם?
לא, עיבודי כדור. היה לנו שם רצף של 4 עיבודי כדור, פעם אחת ב6 הפרש ניסיון להוציא של קמרון מישהו שלא יסתכל, אחרי זה עוד 2 עיבודי כדור לא מחויבים, ובסוף לוקאס שהיה במתפרצת שם שרקו לו פאול תוקף. חלק מהמשחק, בשביל לנצח פה, אתה צריך קודם כל להאמין, זה עשינו. דבר שני, להגיע לסוף צמוד, ואז באמת לבצע בצורה מעולה. לא עשינו את החלק האחרון, חבל, אבל אנחנו יוצאים גם עם הרבה דברים טובים במשחק הזה.
תודה רבה.
שרון,
שאלה מצוינת, מאוד קשה. בסוף ניצחנו 6 משחקים ברצף, אהרון היה מצוין והקבוצה רצה. לצערנו ניב נפצע, ואז אמרנו שאנחנו נלך עם עוד רכז בנוסף לגיל עם אדם. זה משנה לנו המון דברים, כי הגודל שלנו עם אירון נותן לנו אפשרות לעשות חילופים, וראיתם כמה הפועל התקשו בסוף גם החילופים בהרכב הזה. וברמה האישית קשה לשים מישהו בצד, אבל אנחנו 6 זרים, יודעים את זה, ואנחנו, לשאלה מה נעשה משחק הבא, אני עוד לא יודע. כאילו, אני עוד לא יודע לאן נלך. יש יתרונות ב6 זרים, ויש גם חסרונות. אז בקטע הזה של להושיב אותו בצד, זה לי אישית, כאילו, לא היה פשוט, אבל זה חלק מעונה. תודה רבה. תודה.
this working.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. We'll start with Colin and then Coach. So first, Colin, your statement, please.
Tough game for 40 minutes, but we expected that. They've been playing very well. And it's important for us as a EuroLeague team to take every game, no matter who the opponent, what the league. Very important because it's about keeping the form for the whole season. And I think defensively we came out and we showed that today.
Congratulations on the victory today. Obviously, they came in with a tough defensive plan for you guys without Misgav, their lead point guard out there. So you guys must have expected that. Did you think you were going to have such a tough time though with them that they were, pretty physical out there and give you enough trouble to cut the lead down to about 4 or 5 points with about 4 minutes left in the game?
I definitely knew it was going to be a challenge. I mean, they're a very versatile team, right? They can go small or they can go big. They have a good big that can control the floor, and then they got good defenders that they can also switch with if they want to go small. So they showed us a lot of different looks. They went a little bit of zone. That always makes it a little tougher, it adds a little bit more thought process to it. But I think we ended up finding a way and just trusting whatever Coach Atutis told us pregame. He told us that they would sometimes switch, sometimes zone. So we were ready for that. But they also did a very good job and tough team.
You had Yamadar playing today with you guys. What was that like? What was the experience? How did you, enjoy that? What was it like integrating a player like Yam, who was obviously an important guy?
I mean, he brings just such a good energy to the locker room. Every time when he was away and he would just show up at the locker room, everybody brightens up. He comes in singing or whatever it is. So everybody was really excited to see him today. And then obviously he's a great player, and I got a little taste of it preseason before he had his surgery. But, I mean, he just brought that extra energy, and the fans were a little bit more, a little bit more in it because of him coming back. And he's an important player for us today and going forward, and we're excited to have him. Mm-hmm.
Questions for Colin?
Congratulations on the win. You guys are 7-0 for league this season. Is it a target to be invincible?
Sorry, what was the last part?
Is it a target to be invincible? No lose all season.
The target is always just to win the next game. So right now the next game is on Friday against Bologna, and then the next game after that is Israeli League. But the whole point of this season, it's a long marathon, and you don't want to start looking too far ahead. So right now it's a target to go to the next practice and work on getting ready for Bologna. And as soon as that game's over, we're going to get ready for the Israeli League game, and we're out there to win. Yeah, for sure. I already got my apartment, and I'm living next to the beach, so I'm excited for that. I've never lived somewhere where it's warm all year round or that close to a beach, so I'm super excited for that, and very excited to have the fans. I think that's super important, right? Now, luckily, we've had such a great start without fan support, but we've had it, people still coming out, and that just shows how much interest there's in the club. So now, imagine with the games being here, and I remember watching games when they were played in Israel when I was watching EuroLeague, and it was always crazy. So, I'm super excited to be a part of something like that.
Thank you, Colin.
And I'm clocking out. Go get him, coach. Be nice to him, please.
Yeah, you got it. In our country, we said that we got to get out from the way we got in, because otherwise we're going to broke the matchmaking. But I'll remember that next you time. And me, we're married, so we don't. It's about your daughter.
Coach, please, your sum up.
All right, good evening, everybody. I would like to congratulate the team. Guys, let's consider those facts. We had half practice, video actually, and walk through to prepare this game. On the other side, העמק, congratulate them, of course, came over here with 5 straight wins and good performances. They have had the whole week to prepare the game. we opened the game very well. The +10 in the first quarter gave us a boost and understanding that we can be well if we defend well. And that was the main thing. And I think that overall we did keep them below 70 points. That's an achievement. Having very bad percentages for free throws, missing 9 free throws, missing almost 20 open three-pointers, and 52 or 53% for 2. It was not the numbers we used to have. On the other hand, we fought on boards, almost 40 rebounds and 14 on the offensive end. It helped us, although we didn't capitalize all the offensive boards. But I have to congratulate the team because it showed passion and commitment, and maybe it was not one of the best games scoring-wise, but defensively we were focused to make stops and strategically to follow all these interesting situations that we have witnessed on the court. Thank you for the fans. It's great to play back to Tel Aviv, and even better, and hopefully with bigger numbers now that the games are coming back.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the win. How happy are you with Yamadao tonight that he came back?
Well, to be honest, I didn't expect that he's going to play that much, but he looked good. Overall, he looked good. Almost 22 minutes on the court. Defensively and offensively, he was there. Was not shooting the ball well from the perimeter, but he could shoot much better. But overall, I think that he was good, and we're happy because with Yam, the club, all the staff, me personal, we were very patient in order to give him the appropriate time after what happened, and we were waiting to feel completely healthy and to follow all this process in order to come back and feel his body healthy, so he good to go. And that's the most important thing. It's also important because there are many other clubs that they might push players. I'm not in this logic. Healthy comes first. Always we can discuss why this injury happened, where was the loading and everything, but the fact that we have a long roster in order to wait Yam, it's also important.
Congratulations, Coach, on the victory. I have two questions for you. One, Colin Malcolm, who was here before, has been a really important key player for you guys all season, really glue guy, and he had another good game today. What does he mean to this team going forward, and also what has he brought to you to make you comfortable with the club? The other question is player Yiftach Ziv. Played only about a minute today. Where do you see his future with the club going forward?
Let's start from Ziv. Today also Blazer didn't play, and he deserves minutes for sure. He's practicing. He's very, very professional, and he brings always positive energy. I like him, his family, and everything. So everybody could have played more minutes. But I have 40 minutes to share now. On the game against Maccabi, he played more. On the other game against Netanya, he played even more. So we'll see how the game brings, what the game brings, and the rotation brings. And I wish to stay healthy and to practice as he practiced professionally, and only this way he can accomplish things. That's my way, at least. In regards of Malcolm, he is the glue guy, as you said. You mentioned what was the effort we show in order to integrate Madar back to the game. But Malcolm looks like he's been around me and the team for a long time. like you don't need the time to integrate. And from the first practice I remember in Sofia, I was surprised positively. He brought the team on the huddle and he says few words, and that's something that, you know, like he felt that that's his house now, that's his team. So you heard him how excited he is that he's back over here with new apartment and everything. So he can play multiple positions. A very good defensive player, has a good feeling and one-on-one game as well. He gains minutes through his passion, his aggressivity, and not because he is super talented and you know that every night he's going to give you 30. So he is a glue guy because such players are very important for each team, and all the coaches would love to have such players. So we're super happy with him, yes.
Coach, congrats on the win, first of all. I'll ask about the elephant in the room. There's one player who's not in Israel right now, Elijah Bryant. Can you update us why he's not here?
Well, obviously, you're not an elephant, but anyhow, this is a good question. I contacted with Elijah. The day the team traveled back, and we had also some procedure to get the Schengen visas. He was sick. He went to the hospital. He got his medicine, and that's the reason. So hopefully, in the following days, he's going to be better. The doctors are talking with him. The management is talking, so hopefully he's going to be back Sunday, Monday. Sorry?
Nothing security-wise?
Security? I don't understand. In regards of the moving the team to Tel Aviv, in that terms, that's the question to the management. But so far, what I know is that he's under contract. He's a very important player for us. He doesn't seem like the guy that he's gonna left the team in the middle of the season or something. Like, he's very professional. He's very dedicated to what he's doing. My message was to become healthy as soon as possible and to help the team. Hopefully, will be soon enough. You know, but regardless of this certain case, you give me the opportunity to talk a little bit about, again, the summer. When I talk with players that we have to recruit, with all of them, including Elijah, I didn't hide any information. We didn't see it at that time that we will come back that soon to Tel Aviv. Even further, in a close, let's say, in the near past, in the days that's supposed to be decided, the messages, they were not positive. You know, like there were teams that they were opposing. There were, you know, a few, but the club worked very, very professional. All the people that they're behind scenes and behind the cameras, making all the talks that needed. Obviously, together with Maccabi and Jerusalem, that they have also important games in EuroLeague and EuroCup. And we succeed to come back. So that's how the life is. Since we have a happy news, that the happy news is that we have investors that they need to get something back. And now with the fans hopefully filling the gym and celebrating the team, it's a different situation. So.
Coach, congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
win. Now in Israeli League, you're 7-0. You got Madar and Kinat back for the Israeli squad. How much does it strengthen the team, especially with foreigner limitations?
You pretty much, your question is the answer. It helps because of the regulation as well, but because they have a quality, both of them, that you mentioned. So I hope, and I'm praying that we have all healthy players, not only us, everybody. All teams. Players are the ones that they bring results and fans and makes this game a celebration. So and with this rule that you gotta be a calculator more than a coach. Today I was making tandem substitutions, not based on how the performance was of a player, but because I need to have one Israel on the court. On other given circumstances, I might have, as I did had in today's game, 3 or 4 for sure I had at one moment, I think, 4 Israelis. But I don't calculate, but then the game makes you calculate because, now I gotta bring this. I cannot bring this because I need another Israeli. So you make calculation. That's not coaching. That's awful. That's awful. That's as I said, discriminations are for weak people. You go out there and swim. Go, my friend, and swim. Go into the field and play and survive. What passport do you have? Nobody cares. Greek passport, Israeli passport, or whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.